Before they run down the hill at Clemson, they touch Howard's rock. Only if they're ready to go, because if they're not, as Frank Howard himself said, keep your stinking hands off my rock. Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina, home to the Tigers. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on a team from the ACC. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team today, but let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
The Gators decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So Clemson's offense has the ball for the first time.
Oh, come on.
And Jesse, if there is an... That 55-yard field goal attempt went awry, and now to make matters worse, they'll give it up 1st and 10 at the 38. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he eluded the defense. They'll move the wide receiver. The lone back's got it. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. The sweet feet buy a little time. Touchdown, Florida! They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive for 25.
You just had a pop tart.
They're going to run it.
No, you just had a pop tart. Go get some popcorn or something.
I want some popcorn.
I'd love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to see.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now they're going to throw it. Steps away. Got a little space.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz. He sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision.
There he goes. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touch.
Yes. Gators.
Couldn't ask for a better starting field position for this offense. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Guys, let's chat about Florida. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put...
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. They went for the big play, and boy, did it. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead.
He's looking deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep...
Oh, he's got some space. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Wolf. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense.
And the defense, got him at the 27.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you need. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they need.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Off play action. Unleashes one. Hauls it in. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Gators had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They want to run this quarterback. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Picked up a... Off the play fake on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
He's got the tight end.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation. And now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's in open space downfield. He's loose. He's at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Quarterback making checks. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll run the screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Going downfield for the big play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. Quarterback keeper. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of the bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Let's. 29 Philly.
Motion from the back. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Florida! Fired in from the red zone. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. He wants to change this route. Great place to start for this offense. A run for the quarterback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got it on the move. Touchdown! The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll keep it on the ground. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. Given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to get the season started.
Man, you want all the momentum you can get, and you want to quiet people down. You don't want it to get louder. The louder those murmurs talk about hot seat, and you have a tendency to lose your football team. It's a distraction. You have to talk about it all the time. So always nice, Palmer, to get off on the right foot.
You just got to be able to drown out the outside noise, right? Easier said than done. And with this win in week 1, they're going to silence the critics. But make no mistake, he's going to go into that locker room and say, everyone that's been talking trash about us all off season, they're going to love us now.
Breaks into the open. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gators are flying down the field. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Roach. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Florida! And they take it. They'll leave it with him. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. If you can just give them a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Get it out on the screen. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go with a direct snap. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose and he'll...
Ouch.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And I know
know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
Back to throw, it's Roach. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Flying out to the left. Past the 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. To the ground with the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking for space. It's Whitaker. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coach...
All right, Bubba.